dairy French section and dairy English section. Contents: pre-inspection, notification and history prepared and presented by Farah Hisham. Multi-commodity activity program prepared by Yusuf Khalid and presented by Maryam Muhammad. Worksheet generation prepared and presented by Maryam Muhammad. Number 2, inspection. Frequency and who inspects prepared and presented by Ruwan Hisham. Where to inspect prepared and presented by Isra Muhammad. How to inspect prepared by Ahmed Sami and presented by Hagar Said. Number 3, post inspection. Inspection team review and management meeting prepared and presented by Iman Mustafa. Reports prepared and presented by Hagar Said. Covering letters prepared and presented by Nashwa Said. Follow-up inspection prepared and presented by Nihal Muhammad. Number 1, pre-inspection. Notification. Inspections can be divided into two: the announced inspections and unannounced inspections. The announced inspections must include advance notice given to the dairy plant before at least 2 weeks in order to ensure that the plant personnel are available and that the production disruption are minimized. It can be written or verbal. The unannounced inspections may be made if it is believed that the announced visits do not reflect everyday conditions, and they of course doesn't include any notifications, whether verbally or written. The history. There must be a known history of the plant before making the inspection to review all the flaws and real risk in the plant in order to check it. And this history must include the following: must include last in-depth report and all following up actions, product inspection summary, environmental sampling report, GMP reports, provincial product plant reports, consumer complaints.
Okay, first of all, the abbreviation of multi-community activity. The abbreviation for multi-community activity program is MCAP. Function of each inspection worksheet and report. Worksheet generation are created from the MCAP. Inspection worksheet considered as main reference during this inspection. Inspection are classified into two things: the product section with specific activity. For example, like liquid manufacturing, how the inspector can select the proper worksheet by knowing the product produced in all activities formed in the plant. ده معناه ان احنا لما بنيجي نعمل inspection لازم يبقى عندي بس حاجتين: product section و specific activity. حاجه بتبقى like a reference or history ان انا على اساسها هختار الورksheet اللي هعمل منها inspection. Here we have a different types of worksheets. Some equipment tasks have option of being rated as a health and safety 2 or 3. So if the equipment is pre-pressurization, you will choose the task as rated and health safety 3. If post-pressurization, task to be rated as health and safety 2. There is also type called the non-standardized product worksheet. They are covered the inspection of food preparation areas that affect on the safety of dairy products.
Where to inspect? In any dairy plant, we have to inspect all parts of the processing our product to get high quality and sanitize the product. Here we have for getting high sanitized dairy product, we have to inspect all parts of the plant used for preparation of dairy products as well as employee welfare area, which doesn't have any relation processing area and non-processing area related to this operation have to be inspected.
How to inspect. Inspection schedule. To facilitate the best order of inspection, the inspection team and plant management should formulate the inspection schedule. Inspection order. It's every effort made by the inspection team to minimize cross-contamination risks. The inspection team should comment their inspection in the microbiologically cleanest areas and end up it in the worst. As well, the inspectors must utilize sanitizing facilities. Task assessment. All efforts are to be made to see the applicable tasks in both operating and distant conditions. The operating assessment will focus on plant practices and equipment and room conditions. Contamination risks must be minimized. Particular attention should be given to personal hygiene and health, usage of ingredients, packaging materials, cleaning procedures, handling of garbage, equipment leaks. The dismantled assessment considers the task's mechanical design, construction, and condition as well as its cleanliness. Throughout of an inspection. To provide an assessment of the plant, it's important that the maximum number of different tasks be inspected. The plant schedule must take this into consideration. Multiple tasks. The inspection team must assess plant management's record, keeping and determine the number of multiple items to evaluate depending on their findings. From the dismantled equipment assessment and the plant's level of responsibility indicated by their records.
An inspection team review. The team must meet in private to finalize and review the outcomes of the inspection, prioritizing the action items when the inspection is concluded. Management meeting. This is a really important meeting as soon as feasible after the completion of the examination. The inspection team shall meet the relevant plant management staff, those responsible to remedial action. The inspectorate will be examined overall. It's important to highlight critical and satisfactory jobs and discuss specified corrective periods. These repair periods can be changed if necessary and should be appropriate depending on the extent of the defect in terms of what can be carried out, where tasks are not considered sufficient because they are appraised on the basis of the new or updated criteria. Lengthy time frameworks may be established to amend and apply these criteria if both parties desire and agree. Management needs to emphasize the necessity of first fixing the duties in Category 1 and 2, and then of working towards rectifying them in Category 3 and 4. Factory management must comprehend the result of the inspection and why certain jobs are poor and demand action. They also need to be advised that they must document corrective action dates for any unsatisfactory tasks.
The third point of the post-inspection is reports. The establishment reporting system will consist of the inspection worksheet, the unsatisfactory report, and health and safety rating report. The result will be entered into the MCAB database within a reasonable time frame, preferably 1 week, according to the report. The health and safety rating report summarizes the non-conformities found during the inspection. The non-satisfactory report is a summary of all not satisfactory tasks for the inspection listed by health and safety categories. It provides basis for prioritizing corrective action, re-inspection, and compliance activities. MCAB will also generate an outstanding task report, which will be utilized for the follow-up inspection to keep the track of any unsolved tasks for the initial inspection.